Shalom Mishpachah, welcome to my channel, The Purge Box. My name is Leah R. Evans. If this is your first time, welcome. And I like to go by Leah Ruth, the truth on social media. Welcome back for all of you who are returning to my channel. So we're going to dive in. Today, I'm going to do a little bit of cooking. I'm going to show you how I eat, okay? I have to show you this because people are like surprised when I tell them how old I am. I'm 56 and a half, like a little over a half. I'll be 57 in May. And I'm physically fit. Whoa. Okay. Physically fit from head to toe. 5'9", baby. So let me just say, I lost 40 pounds and kept it off. I'm gonna show you how I kept it off. I was 204 pounds when I came back from Charlotte, North Carolina. Today I weigh 164 pounds. I've been able to maintain that since 2016, 2017. We're in 2025. I eat what I want. I just don't eat as much as I want. I don't believe in being a glutton, right? I don't believe in that because I know that is outside of what the Most High wants for me. And so what I'm going to share with you today is kind of like, sometimes I'll dive into eating a little seafood. If I eat meat, it's mutton. I'll eat the lamb, the goat, the ox, right? Oxtails. And if I eat fish, it's all wild caught. If I eat seafood, it too is wild caught. However, today I'm going to have some seafood salmon and some wild caught scallops with some French fries. I normally don't eat too much white potatoes. I'm a blood type A, so, you know, for individuals who are wanting to maintain their weight, you may want to get your blood type tested because you could very well be eating foods that's actually blowing you up. It's puffing you up. It's making you fluffy, right? And you don't want to be fluffy. You want to be able to wipe your behind without any problems. You want to be able to bend over if you can, because I have a spinal injury. I can't bend over at the waist, but I can squat, and I squat throughout the day, and then that is even limited because it'll start hurting me. But I think all of that squatting is how I'm able to stay physically fit, right? Along with eating right. So what I did to shed that weight off of me was I took a fast, a cleanse, a green smoothie cleanse, a fast. And I actually created a 7-day detox, which I give it away. I give you the entire recipe. It's exactly what I use on a regular, even now, multiple years later, I still do green smoothies. And so with that 7-day detox, I shed 12 and a half pounds, 10 days. It's a 7-day detox, but it took 10 days for me to dissolve those hidden blocks. And then I noticed my thinking was even clearer. And when I decluttered my house, I began seeing a habit, a pattern, kind of like a behavior that was attached to clutter. Like the weight that I was carrying was attached to clutter. So purging is not only, purging your primal brain, which is your gut, right? Purging what you eat. But it also has something to do with what are you holding on to in your house, right? What are you holding on to in your bedroom? What are you holding on to in your closet? What are you holding on to in your office? What are you holding on to that is not making room for a new version or best version of you to manifest? So I had to declutter along with dissolving those hidden blocks by eating properly. And the 7-day detox has ingredients that literally, the spirulina, the protein is like 1 heaping teaspoon is 60 grams of protein. Like, who needs to eat meat if you have spirulina in your smoothie? So it was dissolving the calcium that was also on my pineal gland, because I began purging the types of water, the types of beverages, the types of like toothpaste, because of the fluoride that's on toothpaste and fluoride that's on your sink water. That hardens your pineal gland, which is back here, like in there. It's the center, right? It hardens it, dumbs you down, tunes you in to a frequency that doesn't serve you. So when I began creating new brain plasticities and new neural pathways, recovering from my concussions, I literally revamped how I eat, how I think, how I move through the day, how I strategically plan my businesses, how I'm going to level up on my finances, and knowing those things work together, like the scripture tells us, all things works together for good to those who love Yah, right? So in a nutshell, I dissolved more than my hidden blocks, but I created a new beginning for myself. And guess what? I'm loving this version of Leah. Although I have physical injuries, right, that cause a permanent disability to my spine, I'm a much lighter version of Leah. And I think that contributes to me not losing the remaining 75% of the disc. I am able to hold in my core, to squeeze in these abs, right? Squeeze them in, hold them in nice and tight, so that my spine contracts and holds in that disc, and it was able to heal that way, and I healed without hardware. So I contribute that to the primal gut cleanse by taking the 7-day detox smoothie, 3 smoothies a day for 7 days, and then once a day I would have a meal. So I ate 1 solid meal, and I would have a smoothie during the morning, 1 in the afternoon, and I would have a regular meal at dinner time around 6-7 o'clock, and then I would have a smoothie before I went to bed. I would have a piece of cacao chocolate, 80%, anything over 50% is really, really good. It's cleansing to your blood. I would have a piece of that, and I would have a handful of seeds or peanuts of some sort for the amino acids, right? Peanuts and seeds they're brain food, really. And the omega-6 and the omega-3s are really, really good to cleanse your blood and to provide cleansing clarity for your thought process. Okay, and then I leveled up the water. So what you see here is 2 fountains. This is regular tap water, but this fountain here is reverse osmosis alkaline water. I have a reverse osmosis alkaline water tank underneath the sink, and this keeps my water high alkaline, and it's hooked up to the freezer. So I have alkaline water coming out of the refrigerator, alkaline ice. And I mean, when I tell you, when you are prompted to level up, you have to pay attention to the things that you were doing before that put you in a situation that you no longer want to be in. So take into consideration what type of beverages you're putting into your body, like what type of water are you drinking, what type of ingredients are in your smoothies. If you make your own, if you decide not to grab one that I already made for you, which you can find in the comment section, and I will pin it to the top so you can subscribe and receive your free 7-day detox smoothie. So today I am just going to, like I said, I have some salmon. I have some wild caught scallops and some fries. I seasoned it really, really good. And I'm just going to pop that into, ooh, I don't want to burn myself. Hold on now. I'm going to pop it into this oven that is set at 425. And in about 20-25 minutes, bon appetit. I don't eat before noon. I try to eat when the sun is really, really high. I try to eat like around 1 or 2 p.m. I normally eat one good meal a day, sometimes 2 if I'm feeling really, really hungry. And I love sweets. So I don't forbid myself from eating sweets. I like banana cake, like lemon cake. I like cakes and pies, and I like vegan ice cream. I like chocolates. I like cookies. Like I eat what I want. I just don't eat as much as I want, Miss Baka, and that's what I want to share with you. So then I'm going to add some of this organic spinach with some organic extra virgin olive oil. And let me just set this down so maybe you can see what I'm doing here. Okay, so we're gonna wash my hands. I'm gonna wash my hands really quickly while you guys wait for me to get back on screen. And I'm gonna show you this, I'm seeing something here in the pan. I'm gonna show you this spinach scampi that I'm going to make. I love how it tastes with the salmon and the French fries that I'm going to have today. I normally eat sweet potato fries or just sweet potatoes, but sometimes I want French fries. And if I do eat them, I know not to eat too much because I'm a blood type A. Gotta watch the white fluffy stuff. That will make me fat. I cannot survive my spinal with extra weight on me. So my goal, as I, do my best to live a long life full of vitality, is to eat healthy as possible, even on cheat days. And this is real organic butter. So I put the extra virgin olive oil. I'm going to put some butter in here and just let that simmer on down. Okay. And with that, I'm going to add some trade yeast. I like to get the trade yeast product here at the DFS. It's like the Sam's Club, but you don't need a membership. They do have products in bulk, and these trade yeast spices literally come from the East. So I buy all of my spices from them, and they're like big restaurant type. I'm going to put a little garlic romano, salt, pepper. Go, just let this simmer on down, and add a little salt, regular iodized salt. And you should actually have iodized salt. It is a nutrient that your body needs. So for individuals who perhaps is watching their blood pressure because of hypertension and you're told to not have salt, then that may bring on a whole nother situation with your thyroid, because salt actually regulates your thyroid. So if you're having problems with thyroid and you're hyper or hypothyroid syndrome, you're having weight gaining problems or weight loss problems, most of the time it can be connected to the thyroid, right? Your thyroid needs regulated, and your doctors will be real quick to put you on Synthroid or some other type of thyroid regulating medication, because one hand washes the other, and they both wash the doctor and the pharmaceutical space. I'm going to tell you now, it could be something as simple as you need a little salt in your diet every single day. And here's another thing, since I mentioned the word diet. I don't like that word because as a manifester and as an international certified trademark life coach, diet, the first 3 letters of the word is die. I'm all about health and wealth and living. So I call it a live it because I'm interested in healing. And the first 4 letters of the word health is heal. So this is going to simmer down. We're going to put this really, really low. Add a little more of this oil. And just let that saute and do what it does. Alongside with that, because it is a green, sometimes, you know, at Old Bay, you can add it to salads, poultry. It's green, so we're going to consider it a salad just a little bit. And this is what the additional port of protein consumption that I'm going to receive this afternoon in this delicious meal. This is what it looks like. All right, and I will show you, maybe if I can get the techy part of video creation done properly in this video, I will show you the end result. But I'm just going to let this saute, let it take its time, let it saute really, 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 really slowly. The fire is on the lowest setting, and I'll put a lid over it and let that do what it does. This lid is too big, but the one that came with it doesn't fit neither, so we're just going to go with that, but who cares? So, Mishpaka, I hope you've been paying attention. Don't forget to grab your recipe for the 7-day detox and start dissolving your hidden blocks. Like, you literally are the key to live the life you desire, but it starts with putting a plan in action and working that plan. If you don't work the plan, then the plan's not going to work for you. All right, thanks for watching this video. Have a wonderful rest of the day. See you in the next video, good Lord willing. Shalom. Okay, welcome back. So the meal is complete, and this will keep me full pretty much all day. This is a glass of mango smoothie. That is a mango smoothie. Okay, I'm gonna enjoy this meal, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.